We then have a Malinkhorn's belongings. We have a pencil.
An ordinary pencil.
And we have a letter from Pitkin. Oh, to Blinkhorn. Oh, so Pitkin is the... Right, okay. Pitkin was the guy in the middle who was like, I'm in shock. The interests that I represent require the situation at the baths to be changed for the better. At the present time, the Frigidarium excavations, oh hello, remain under your direction, and yet the works have not progressed. So I think he is doing a dig under the baths to try and find Roman artifacts, and I think that's what that coin is, and I think that that's what he thought he was going to find. Maybe he has found it, and he was killed for it. You have failed to find anything of value, and we are unable to make the Frigidarium accessible to the public. The Frigidarium is a valuable asset in the recreation of the Roman bath experience. I urge you to complete your work within 2 months. You have the remaining time to conduct your archaeological research and find another workplace. I think that's fair. If he didn't find anything, and yes, the Frigidarium is kind of a vital thing. The Roman baths, it's the cold one, I think. Same with Turkish baths. You have like the hot, so you go in the hot one, or there's a load of them, but I think you go in the hot one, so you sweat, the impurities come out. And I think in the Roman days they used to like scrub themselves down with like oil and pumice to like get it off. It's almost like he was shaving it off of you. It's weird. And then you jump into the cold one or something. The steam room would also be in there as well. Yeah, I think the Frigidarium might be the cold one, just because of Frigidaire, which is fridge, which is refrigerator. But it's been a while since I did any form of classical study. Right, we've done those two. I love how we've just literally taken everything. And now it's Garrow's belongings. We have a drug file.
A file with herbs. Do you know what it is, my dear fellow?
It's the St. John's wort flower, Holmes. It's commonly used as a drug against melancholia. However, an overdosage might lead to a rash or even hallucinations.
Right, okay. Melancholia, I think, is an old school term for depression, because it's the melancholy. Much like hysteria used to be women's problems.
When Garrow found Sir Rodney dead, he wiped the blood upon himself.
You said that in a very weird way, Holmes. Oh, these are Pitkin's belongings. There we go. So this is the belongings of the guy. So the letter was from this guy, but these are his actual belongings. And yeah, I wonder if it's him, but that might just be too
embroidered
obvious.
silk handkerchief. A fountain pen with solid gold trim.
A visiting card. Oh, he's the manager of the... Oh, yeah, of course he is.
Sir Gregory Pitkin's visiting card.
So that's like a company card. So if like you were calling on someone, you'd give them the card, and that would go on the tray to the person via the butler or the maid. So that's where it's like, that's what you mean when it says like your calling card. That literally is what it was.
Locked.
No, that's the Strad. That's the morgue. Oh, wow, I can go into the... No, I probably can't go into the morgue. Oh, I can. Oh, wow. You alright? Why did
The coroner observed no stomach nor liver disease, if we're to accept that Sir Rodney was an occasional drinker and 63 years of age.
Yeah.
According to the coroner, there were no cardiac problems nor lung congestion, but there were traces of fungus, possibly contracted from the Egyptian tombs.
Right.
An unusual wound, inflicted by a curved knife, which resulted in instant death, as the coroner's report says.
Oh. Ooh.
The bruising is in lines.
Yeah.
Some light bruising, caused by a rope. They were caused by a rope around the waist.
Oh.
Sir Rodney was descending somewhere.
The Frigidaire. Okay, well that's his autopsy done. Brilliant. Now we can do some deductions. There we go. The presence of water in the blood is an unexplained clue. It must be linked to the murder process. It's not from the steam, because if it was from the steam, then that's just not right. That's not how stuff works. Lol. No. Can't make the jump yet. I thought I'd try, just to be cheeky, but no. Right, alright, so we've done that. We now need to do the missing... Well, we're still not going to find that. We need to interrogate the suspects. Whee! So we need to go in here. Here. Oh, you haven't got any of that? Oh, bloody hell.
Good day to you, Mr. Holmes.
Let's start with Blinkhorn.
Please escort this suspect for interrogation. Good day to you, sir. My name is Sherlock Holmes, and I am assisting the police with their investigation of the murder of Sir Rodney Bentcliffe. Would you mind if I asked you a few questions?
Not at all, Mr. Holmes. My name is Percival Blinkhorn.
He's probably alright.
What is your occupation?
I'm an archaeologist, specializing in the Roman period. I'm working on several excavation sites at present, including the baths at Strand Lane.
Can you tell me more about the baths?
Well, we're hoping to retrieve a great many interesting artifacts from the site, and to list any items of value before their eventual restoration and exhibition.
And has it been successful?
It has, thanks to Sir Rodney.
I'm just going to do the profile first. I realised I should have done that, because if he lies, you can't call him out. Focused look. Attentive. Ooh. Rusty braces. Shabby workwear. Not wealthy. Recent earthwork. Callous. So, yeah. Could be him, but not sure.
What was your relationship with Sir Rodney?
Well, I couldn't say that he was a kind man, no. But he was talented. I felt a great admiration for him, I must say.
Was it your first collaboration?
I had met Sir Rodney briefly once in Egypt, and I'd shared my researches with him. Surprisingly, my work did convince him to come here. He arrived only a couple of months ago.
Surprisingly?
Well, Sir Rodney was a cold man, and so very secretive too. But I learned so much from him. I can't believe that he's dead.
Okay. What did you see?
Can you tell me what you saw today?
Well, we entered the steam room and we all went to sit down. The steam was particularly dense, and I didn't see anything much further after that. I just heard Mr. Garrow shouting, but we all ran for the door and bumped into each other. I was very alarmed by this point.
What did you do?
Well, the door was stuck, and with all the steam, it was quite frightening. I was barely able to see my own feet. Garrow was covered in blood.
Do you believe that Garrow killed Sir Rodney?
Oh, no. Garrow couldn't harm a fly.
You sure? I mean, he's the only one covered in blood, right? Which you'd assume there'd be a bit of blood splatter. Having said that, blood splatter, it might have been small enough that without DNA science level stuff, they wouldn't know. We'll just start at the top, sure.
Can you recall any recent event that would occur to you now as being a little strange?
Well, yesterday we had a small argument.
Is that all?
No. Sir Rodney informed me that he was to attend the London Archaeological Congress with me. Then he advised me of quite the opposite. And rather aggressively, too.
Weird. Ring.
Do you recognize this ring?
Literally stolen
Certainly.
it.
It's the famous Aswan ring. Sir Rodney brought it back from his last campaign in Egypt.
And he kept it for himself?
Sir Rodney has had his own particular ideas of archaeology.
Well, that's not good. Can't steal shit and keep it. It belongs in a museum. Except if we're culturally appropriating it in the process. Give it back to people. Let them celebrate, for fuck's sake. Or research, whatever. Unless you're going to share it like the bio tapestry. Which is a weird one. I don't know why we've got it and now we're going, oh, we could do loads of research on it. Why didn't we do the research in the first place? Why didn't France do it? Silly. But it'd be interesting to see, because Victorians did a lot of annotating on the bio tapestry. So we don't actually know what's real and what's doctored.
What can you tell me about Garrow?
Well, he always looks so sad. And he has been acting strangely lately. He complains about voices and visions. I will keep an eye on him because I'm worried.
But that he is taking a hallucinogenic drug, so that would make sense. Oh, shit. No, I was going to say someone put something in the champagne, but the champagne never made it in there and the cork's still in. Unless they ejected it via a needle. Oh, God. Oh, no. I need to stop, overthinking the cases. Combining
How well
them.
were your researchers progressing before Sir Rodney's arrival?
Rather well.
Oh. Are you sure? Because Pitkin's letter implies the complete opposite.
This letter reveals that Sir Gregory was prepared to put a stop to your work.
Yes. But since Sir Rodney's arrival, he had calmed down. He allowed us to work. I'm not sure what they agreed on.
What will happen now that Sir Rodney is dead?
Well, I haven't thought about that. But if it's needed, I will fight to defend Sir Rodney's expectations.
All right, champagne.
Did you place the bottle of champagne in the changing room?
No, I did not.
No. All right. So it's not Blinkhorn. Well, could be Blinkhorn. We're done with Blinkhorn. Mr. Pitkin. Now, this is the guy who was suspicious. So
Please
we'll see.
escort this suspect for interrogation.
See how he fares under...
Good day to you, Sir Gregory. My name is Sherlock Holmes. I'm assisting the police with their investigation of the murder that took place this morning. Would you mind answering a few questions?
Tell me, Mr. Holmes, will I need to stay here for very much longer?
I don't know. Are you planning on being a cunt for much longer?
You are the manager of the baths, is that correct?
Yes. I'm passionate about archaeology. I wanted to restore the ruins. My ambition is to open the baths to the public. Living archaeology can be a profitable business, although now I'm not so sure.
I see. When do you wish to begin using the baths?
When the archaeological researches are over, I will be free to complete the restoration. It is the usual process.
Okay, well, let's do a study of your face, shall we? What a rude man. This is a police investigation, sir. Mouth shape. Disdain. Yes. Turn down at the edges. Micro-expressions. I know that one. Sneering. It's actually very common in murderers, especially when they think they're getting away with it. If you watch, slight smiles or frowns. Micro-expressions are quite interesting, actually. Signet ring. Aristocratic. We've got a lot of signet rings in this. Pocket watch. A gold chain. Cashmere waistcoat. Man of health. I was going to say wealth. Man of wealth. It was there. Shit, I've lost it. Ah, there it is. Arrogant. So he either thinks he's too good for this whole investigation, or... It's probably more likely, I am a rich aristocratic bastard, how fucking dare you waste my time asking me pointless questions, versus I done it. But we'll see.
What was your relationship with Sir Rodney Bentcliffe?
We were not particularly close. He had an unpleasant temperament. Suspicious. Authoritarian. Unkind. People possessed by genius may be forgiven for their nature, but not by me.
Wow.
Was he obstructive?
Not at all. Everything he did led us to greater success. He helped us increase the potential of the building.
So why are you being a twat? Other than not getting to do your work.
Please tell me what happened this morning.
The test that we performed this morning was a success. The steam was working well. But then, of course, that awful murder.
What did you see?
The steam was too thick to see anything. But ask Garrow. He saw the body first.
I'm beginning to wonder if it's... Initially, I was like, it's none of them. It's someone else who's come in via a secret entrance, which might explain why the key was just floating about. But that could also mean he stole it. The murdered victim stole it to get in.
Had Sir Rodney exhibited any recent strange behaviour?
Look, I'm not a suspicious fellow, but I think that he had professional interests elsewhere that he did not wish us to know about.
Why should you think that? Where?
I have no idea. But after all, it was not my business.
You fucking just dropped that in there. Shady man. Also, if it doesn't affect your job, why, just butt out.
How was the work progressing before Sir Rodney's arrival?
Rather slowly, I would say.
Oh, hello. Pickens' letter again? Yes.
Sir Gregory, could you please explain this letter? You expressed the wish to call off the research work at the baths.
It was all about Blinkhorn. He was merrily digging away and taking very little care about it, ruining everything and finding nothing of any value.
Ooh.
But the arrival of Sir Rodney changed your mind?
Sir Rodney's work was extremely promising, and it was good for the bath's publicity. So yes, I changed my mind.
Interesting. Maybe Blinkhorn did do it. Maybe Blinkhorn was upset about Rodney turning up and usurping the whole thing, stealing the show. Also, he shit, the other guy wasn't.
Are you aware that Mr. Garrow is under a form of medication?
Garrow? No, but I never liked that parasite.
Do you believe him to be capable of murder?
Well, he did have blood on him. Does that make him a murderer?
No, not necessarily.
Did you bring a bottle of champagne to the baths?
Absolutely not. Sir Rodney did, I think.
Oh. Okay. Well, we have one more. We have Mr. Garrow to chat to. Let's see if he confirms anything, denies anything. Sits there looking slightly suspicious.
Please escort this suspect for interrogation. A good day to you. My name is Sherlock Holmes. I'm assisting the police with their investigation of the murder of Sir Rodney Bentcliffe. Would you mind if I asked you a few questions?
I am Tristram Garrow.
I think he might be tripping balls. I mean, when we entered the room, he was kind of sitting there doing like a little bit of the rocking. He's sweaty as fuck as well. Badly shaven. Perspiration. Eye bags. What else? There. Dirty clothes. What's that? A protective amulet of the hamster hand. Your profession, sir?
What is your occupation?
I am a counsellor at the district chamber.
And what were you doing at the baths?
Well, I follow the researches. I am interested in archaeology.
You follow them?
Yes. So many things happened and we need to know. Or perhaps it's better hidden.
I beg your pardon, Mr. Garrow.
I meant nothing by that. I apologise.
I think you need to just walk away from the drugs, dude.
What was it like to work with Sir Rodney?
It was like working with a genius. He was a hard man, but then you know this world is hard. There are always people who want to steal from you. And he trusted me, but
Are you feeling unwell?
Oh, I'm sorry. It is I remember. I feel so sorry.
Do you need anything?
I feel bad. I hear... No, nothing. I'm better now.
Okay.
Please try to recall what you saw today.
The room was so hot. I had to remove my glasses. I was not feeling so very well in there.
So he's the short-sighted
But you
guy.
found the body.
I saw the knife, you know, flying through the air. I saw the blood. I tried to escape. I don't remember.
Saw the knife. What did it look like?
Everything was as if in a nightmare. It all happened so fast. The knife was shining like gold.
What? So I just as a reminder, this guy is on a drug for melancholia, which I think is depression, which has side effects that are hallucinogenic. So this guy is basically tripping balls. Saw a dead body. I don't think we could take anything he says in that room that he saw at face value, because he's tripping balls. He's talking about hearing voices, and he's kind of cutting himself off halfway through. We know there's a melted blob of metal in the brazier. It is not gold. And also, we know that it was so steamy in that room, he couldn't have seen something like a knife flying through the air. We know he found the body first. Also, he's short-sighted. How could he have seen the knife flying through the air if he put his glasses down? So, whilst I appreciate that he is trying his best, I don't think we should really take anything that he says as concrete at all, because he can't even tell for himself what's going on at the moment. He's not in a fucking good way. He's like the polar opposite of the guy we just talked to, Pitkin, who's just being a cold bastard. So we'll see what he says about these, but I don't think it's going to help us too much.
Had Sir Rodney exhibited any recent strange behaviour?
Well, he had been rather secretive these past few days. Last Thursday, for example, I saw him leave. When he returned, it was very late. He showed me some wet coins, Roman coins, and he started to laugh.
Right. Ring first.
His ring! Oh, it should be destroyed.
Why do you say that?
It is a cursed ring, digging dark secrets.
Really?
It is after me now. I know it. I shouldn't have worked on it in the workshop. It's too late now.
Oh, did you resize it? Because it's been resized with silver really shittily. So that might have been him.
This is the coin that he showed me. It is from the 3rd century.
It must be very rare.
No, I don't know.
Well, would you kill for old treasure? Or would you rather kill to have the baths back so you can make money? Or would you rather kill because you believe that there is a curse after you?
Thank you. Thank you. This will help me to calm down.
Do be careful with the dosage.
I will.
I mean it.
Yeah, coming from Holmes. So, hang on. Is this going to affect how he is now? Should I have given it to him right at the start of the interview?
Did you place the bottle of champagne in the changing room?
What? No.
Garrow appears to be rather mentally disturbed. Either that, or he is a good actor.
Well, indeed. But you could say the same thing for Mr. fucking psychopath sociopath over there. / grumpy twat. Oh my god! Okay, so we have broken glasses. Oh god, there's loads. Strange wound. I don't know. I could just literally click through them, which is what I've been doing, because I'm weird like that. Oh, there we go. Unexplained clue. Maybe. A mortal secret. Could his discovery be the motive for the crime? Well, that's what we're currently thinking. Ooh, hello. Find out where he was several days before his murder and uncover his precious secret. Yes, I will do that in a minute. But first, let's just try clicking through all of these, because this is definitely not cheating. It's a bit cheaty. I think that's everything. There we go. Okay, none of them match. We're back at the baths, and we happen to know that the Frigidarium... Watson, get out of my way.
Frigidarium.
Is being investigated. They're doing some sort of archaeological dig down there. Hello? Shelves. There's a lot of twaddle here. Oh. No twaddle to actually interact with? What the devil? Oh, hang on, there's a box. Photo negatives. Oh, hello. This is from the ring that he has.
Glass plate negatives. A remarkable method for recording ancient civilizations.
A slide is missing.
A glass plate negative is missing.
Ah.
It is a glass plate negative of an Egyptian statue.
Yes, it is. Well done, Holmes. Your eyes are working quite well. Okay, that's the shelves done. We have some pots.
Archaeological findings. Old clay pots with numbers inscribed upon them.
Right, yes, yes. Table with some notes, I hope. We have dear friend. I wish to organise a press conference next month. 1893 was a remarkable year for my work in Egypt. 1888 was the ring, by the way, the pictures of the ring, I think. But now it's time to set my focus upon English archaeology, to shine a light on our national treasures and reveal them to the public. I would like to see as many journalists as possible in attendance to record this event and record it favourably if we treat them well enough. I should like to recall my old friendship with Lord Blackmore and use the special funds of the Royal Archaeological Institute for this event. But we don't know who the friend is, and this letter was not sent. Then we have this, the Daily Mirror. There are few among us who could claim any degree of unfamiliarity with the name of Sir Rodney Bentcliffe. He is a gentleman who possesses the wealth, notoriety, and vigour to well match the finest of his ilk abound in England. His intellect is equal to his charms, as has often been declared by the young ladies of the European aristocracy. Did he write it himself? This sounds very praiseworthy for the Daily Mirror. He holds powerful connections within the Lord's chambers and carries an influence inside the political world. There are those who would call him an unforgiving authoritarian. We didn't need a comma there. There is only 2 words. We should say that Rodney is determined and ambitious. His presence at any archaeological site will only mean successful, he said. Okay. And then the Times says miraculous reopening for the Strand Lane Roman Baths excavation research. The research efforts were about to be halted when a saviour arrived in the form of Sir Rodney Bentcliffe. He claims that the site holds key to a great mystery. We will update our readers with the exciting news as it develops. So it's very public that he's come and taken over. So there could be motive there for Garrow. Garrow? No, not Garrow. Garrow's the councilman. The dude who was almost kicked out. Blinkhorn. It could be Blinkhorn. Blinkhorn could have motive here just because of being jealous. Or not. Could be Pitkin. No. Pitkin's fight. Yep. Link all that up. Oh, here. So this is literally what I was just talking about. Was he humiliated by Rodney turning up, or interested by Rodney turning up? He said to us he was excited. But is that actually what happened? I'm not sure with either of these, and we have to come back to those. No. No, I don't think any of these... No, these won't go together. Look. So though none of those go together, we have to come back to all of that. But that's fine, because we still have quite a lot to look at, including this Roman shield. With a document. Oh, it's not a shield, sorry. This metal plate appears to be part of something larger. At the present moment, I'm unable to determine exactly what that might be. No, that is a shield, isn't it? That's from non-Rodney. That's from shit archaeologist. Oh, maybe it...
A shape has been cut in the plate. What should be done with it?
Oh, maybe it is. Oh, hello. Oh, God, I've
Archaeological findings.
picked it up.
Old clay pots with numbers inscribed upon them.
I might have stolen it. Whatever it is, I think it's a shield. But we can use it. Maybe we can use it to get the metal out. Just go like... Boom. Just use that very valuable archaeological find.
Tools used by archaeologists in their research.
It's slightly upsetting me that they fucking painted numbers on all of them. It
I
better
will
just
need these tongs.
There we go. Better just be chalk or something. Oh, hello. Hang on. We need to examine that.
This area serves
There we
as
go.
Sir Rodney Bentcliffe's workshop.
You're a fucking Bentcliffe. Go away. That's unfortunate. There's a cave in. I didn't do anything. Well, they're not opening the Frigidarium.
I wonder how this could have happened.
Yes, it is somewhat treacherous. Fortunately, I am unscathed. To where does this corridor lead?
To the Frigidarium, the coal room.
Barely unscathed and by a very small margin. And treacherous is an understatement.
All right, Watson. There's no need to get upset on my behalf. If I didn't know any better, I'd say someone did this.
Those stones weigh tons. We won't move them.
It does not matter. If our investigation requires it, we shall ask for them to be removed.
That's how fucking special we are. We will ask for them to be removed, Watson. Get out of my way.